Previously on Khazana.
I feel I made a mistake by marrying him without really thinking about it.
The day hasn't even started, and you've ruined it for me!
You make such a fuss about these stupid traditions.
So you don't need to spoon him anything.
Vaidehi?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I'm a friend of Amar's. Sorry, I couldn't make it to the wedding. I was out of town.
This was the closest doctor to where we live. I had no idea. How do you know Amar?
He dealt with my immigration case.
Well, he does have a great reputation for his work.
Coming back to you, I can see from your file that you've had some episodes of vomiting, and you also feel like that you're urinating more frequently?
Yeah. I was given some anti-anxiety tablets by another doctor. I think it might be them.
Well, the good news is that it's not the tablets. But the even better news is that you're pregnant. Congratulations.
Pregnant?
Yes, by a few weeks. We will need to run an ultrasound to make sure that everything is okay, and also take some blood work. I will have the front desk schedule your appointments. And you really should stop taking those anti-anxiety tablets.
Amar's gonna be so excited. Thank you so much. Amar?
What is it, Vaidehi?
I have some news. Some good news. I went to the doctor today. It was your friend, Arun Sharma. He said you helped him with his immigration.
Huh.
Anyway, he did some tests, and he told me that I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
You're gonna be a father. Isn't that great? Maybe this is all meant to be. I wish your father were here. He would have been so happy that we're having a child, and so soon, and that he'd be a grandfather. Amar, this is such a blessing. We're so lucky to be having a child so early on in our marriage.
Vaidehi, beta, will you not make some tea for your mother-in-law?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call my mom first.
We're having a baby.
Mm-hmm. Vaidehi must be very excited.
What do you mean?
Isn't it obvious? Think about it, Amar. She comes from a poor family with no prospects. Her mother saw a golden opportunity when your father agreed to this marriage. And now this girl is playing on that.
But I have all the control over the finances. It's all ours.
Yes, it is all ours. But if she has a child, we are tied to her financially forever. If we are not careful, she will leave us hanging dry.
I didn't think about it like that.
That's why I'm here, Amar. She can have the child. I'm okay with that. But how will you cope with that, Pitta?
I don't understand.
This free life that you've been living will slowly disappear. Besides, how do we know that this child is yours?
You think she's capable of that?
What do you think? I have made so many sacrifices to get us to where we are. I have done my bit. It's time you do yours. After all, you are the man of the house.
Mom, I know it's been a long time since we last spoke. I just got so busy with settling and getting used to everything around here. No, I'm fine, Mom. Actually, I'm great. I just called to tell you that you're gonna have to come and visit me soon. No, Mom, I said I'm okay. You're gonna be a grandmother. I just found out today. I just told Amar. Yes, we're very happy.
So, we are finally over then?
I don't see why we can't carry on like we are.
It's one thing when you have a wife, but when kids start to get involved, I am not a homewrecker, Amar.
Listen to me. We can work this out.
I can't work this out, Amar. You think it's so simple that you will just have this kid and everything will be normal between us. What happens when her child wants you to attend their school functions, birthday parties, and God knows how many bullshit Indian holidays?
I will make this work.
Yeah. It's hard enough being the other woman. I am not competing with a child as well.
There's no easy way to say this. We found a problem with your ultrasound.
What's going on?
Your ultrasound shows an ectopic pregnancy. This is a situation where the embryo implants itself outside the uterine cavity. In layman terms, it means our only option is to terminate the pregnancy. Vaidehi, I know this must be difficult. The procedure's very simple. You're in one day and out the next. You can go back to normal within 5 to 7 days. And because of your young age, there'll be no complications to future pregnancies.
I can't believe this is happening.
You are very lucky that we caught it so early.
I don't want an abortion. There must be some other option.
Vaidehi, you have to understand. There is no chance that this fetus will be viable. I will have it arranged for you as soon as possible. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Arun, please. I'm begging you.
I'm so sorry. Vaidehi, you have to sign the consent form.
You have to do this for me. I've put my career on the line for you. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. You would have been rotting in jail, you child molester.
It's done.
Hi, you have reached Amar's cell phone. You know what to do.
You can always talk to me, Vaidehi.
Tell me, how could I have been so stupid?